Reading, the UK. If anyone's interested. What's that white thing at the top of my screen then? What's appeared? No, it's disappeared. Morning, Simon. Don't know what that was. Bike back very now. Who's on for some bacon and eggs on cheese? Bacon and eggs and cheese on a wholemeal wrap. That's what I'm up to now. Now that the room is packed up. Right in the sun. Turn that off. I don't want to get copyright. Actually, not turn it off. I'm just going to turn it down. How was everyone? How was your evening last night? I was nice and cozy in here. Nice little three-sided structure. I'll show you where I am. I have an affinity for these places. I don't know what it is, but they're certainly peaceful. The neighbours don't bother you, as people like to say. And I got in just before the gates closed, so I know I was safe for the night, for the evening. Yeah. Believe it or not, I've had this in my bag for probably coming on 3 days, and it's still good to go. One of the good things about the this time of year, the food that you do get does last a lot longer. Even the milk, I'm getting to finish whole bottles of milk as well at the moment, which is always good. I really don't like throwing food away, but sometimes, especially in the warmer months, you're left with no option. You guts it down. Actually, I don't mind getting this. Doesn't need to be monetized. This live. I'm going to turn this up because it's a good song. I've always liked singing. Now the big decision today. The big decision. Ketchup or HP? This is the dilemma you face as being a homeless guy, yeah? What sauce to put on your bacon and egg and cheese sarnie? those of you that go camping and travelling, and you love your eggs like I do, can't get by without my eggs. These things here, they've got like a, let me show you. So they're like a suspended egg carrier, yeah? Just takes those bumps out of the road. So your eggs stay nicely, like I call it my egg hammock. So they sitting there like that. And it just gives them a bit of cushioning for the road. Works really well. Right, let's see what we've got going on there. 91 people watching a homeless fella cook up a bacon, egg and cheese wholemeal wrap. Welcome everyone. I hope your day is going as good as mine is. I'm here in the middle of this beautiful place. Right, just suddenly dropped to 65. Okay, fair play. Maybe my ugly mug scared them away. Anything I should be aware of? Any hot demanding questions going on? Hot sauce, no, sorry, Tom Payne, it's not hot sauce. Ketchup or HP? Well, I love it, Catherine. Green grass is certainly the way to go. I don't like breaking my eggs, but when you've got a wholemeal wrap to contend with afterwards, I think that pays to you. I don't think there's enough sun in the UK for solar panels at this time of year, but I hear the sentiment. Both on one side, Jeff, you reckon? Both the ketchup and the HP. You might be onto something. Yeah, it's got to be the HP. I agree with Simon there. I might try a bit of the both. I've never tried that. I've had a coffee and tea in the same cup before. That works really well. A toffee, I call it. The trick is to soften the wrap up. Can you see it there, all right? It's off picture, isn't it, for you? Never mind, you're gonna... Whee, nicely done. To me, that looks like it's good to go. Bit of cheese. That's quite nice, actually. It's a cheddar with black pepper. Quite a nice flavour with it. Tell you what, it's a good job I don't have a heart doctor at the moment. Give me two, please. Here we go then, first time for everything. HP and ketchup. Actually, I tell a lie when it's ketchup. It's sun-dried tomato ketchup. It is quite nice. Yum, yum award, eh? I'm already 2 cups of tea down and a coffee. And the 2 cups of tea and the coffee was before I even got out of my sleeping bag. It's all about setting yourself up mentally for the day when you're living outside. I've got a video coming out on that shortly. What I do to prepare myself in the mornings. Well, really preparing it the night before, so the mornings go smooth when it's bitterly cold. Excuse me. Mm. $75 people in the chat. So let's say 26 of those people have done the double tap on the screen to thumbs it up. So if you all do it now, those that haven't, let's say you should get another 50 on top of those thumbs up. And it should go, let's say 70. We'll just be conservative. Will that work? Sauce combination is nice. So there's only 5 people really listening. That went up from 26 to 32, 6 people. They're not refillable, DP, but apparently someone was telling me that these gas canisters, you can buy an adapter on eBay or the likes, that you can refill them from the lighter fluid ones or the cheaper ones that you buy. You know, you get the pack of 4 sort of fly spray tin size ones. Pack of 4 for a lot cheaper than what you can get one of these. I have been told that, so it's nothing. I haven't looked into it too much yet, but I'm sure I will be doing. I do like a bit of Tom Petty. Good mixes, this one. Just a YouTube one. Hence the adverts. Simaru, Bright, hello, how are you? DP, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm still concentrating on getting going, really. I'm nearly packed up. Right late, so I didn't really sort of start the day till 9 o'clock. That's like get out of, when I say start my day, I mean like get out of my sleeping bag.
Get 100 free spins with your first £10 deposit. All winnings are paid in cash. The casino.
Yeah, Josie, there's some issues with the live notifications for my channel. I don't know what the deal is, and YouTube won't tell. They never tell you anything anyway. Carl, no, I do not live in a shed. This is just a place I commandeered for the evening. It's I'll show you. And this is like it's a bit of a shelter, I think, Carl, that they provide for people when they're visiting loved ones. And if it starts to rain, I'm assuming they'll pile over into this. JC, you got the same initials as my uncle. Thank you, Mum. Appreciate it, dude. I will let you guys in on a little secret, though, that I'm sure some of you may not be aware of, that kind enough to send money this way. It's not expected by any means. But if you've got an Apple phone and you pay by Apple Pay or whatever it is, Apple will take 30% of whatever it is you send, and then YouTube also take 40%, I believe it is. I was thought it was 30, but it's 40. So for every £1 that's donated, you end up with, this is why I got the buy me a coffee in the link. And they take like 3% of anything. But either way, JC, appreciate it, Mum. I want to have another one of them. That was really nice. Poke yourself in the eyeball with a glasses. What have we got going on here? Carl, yes, that's a possibility, but I think the PayPal in my bio or the buy me a coffee in the bio, that's way enough. And as Simon says, Patreon's also coming soon as well. Yeah, it's not just YouTube though, JC. Like, I was gobsmacked when I did the sums the first month. Let's just say that the supers and the super chats came to like, say, £200, yeah? That was actually donated. What I got of that was, it was like 20% of that total. Once everyone had taken a bite of the fees, it was pretty ridiculous. It's one of the reasons I stopped doing the memberships on YouTube. I get about three weeks on a canister DP on one of these. This is the big size as well. So that's the bigger ones you can get. The smaller ones that are half the size don't even last half as long. Madness. Nice choice of food there, Josie. Can't go wrong with a bit of bacon. These are far better than bread as well. Lasts longer. A little stale at the edges, but it's over a week I've been carrying this around. I had a chili the other day. Cooked up a chili, just rice and the chili mix in the fry pan here. And then put it into one of these, like a burrito. It's really nice. Yeah, I put the runny snots. That's what I've got at the moment. Yeah, I put my flatbread over the fry pan when the egg's done, just to give it a bit of heat. It rolls up better as well. I don't know where to head today. Now that I've had my package turn up, actually, I can get out of Reading. Simon, are you in later? I need to go and pick that up. Yeah, it's hot. We'll just go mad with the HP this time. I haven't Amazonia yet. Got any digs for winter? Not that I've been looking anyway. The verdict on the mixed sauces, Simon, was yes, it was all right. I wouldn't rave about it, but I mean, it wasn't horrible. All right, Flower, how are you? Good to see you again. Okay, Simon, if you're not going to be in till after 7:30, can you leave it with that supermarket along the road from you and just tell him the guy that came in with the phone screen issue is going to come back and pick it up off him? DP, I probably carry too much food. I haven't gone shopping, and I've had 2 days in another cemetery prior to here, and then here. In fact, I've not been shopping for probably 5 days, I think. I've got 2 pannier bags that were half full each of food. Runny Snots, it's not a music channel, it's just on autoplay. So you choose one song of a genre you like, and it seems to keep throwing up. What was that Japanese message that flipped up then, Simon, that you just deleted? I couldn't see the translation. Oh, okay. So wherever I'm at, you're going to come up, are you? All right. Oh, Carl, man, you're a star, dude. Thank you, man. That's quite cool, actually, because PayPal as well. You can withdraw instantly with PayPal. The buy me a coffee, whatever day you do it, it does it the Wednesday after, basically. So there's a bit of a delay with that. That's cool, man. So yeah, Ronnie Snots, it's just on autoplay. Played a good job. I think it was a Van Morrison one I played at first, and now it just keeps on the same sort of vibe with the autoplay I found.
Sending money abroad? Why is this a smart way? Get alerted when the exchange rate is cheaper.
Was it Chinese, was it? Probably those bot farms jumping in on the mix.
Be smart, get wise.
I've got just enough water there. I'll make myself a coffee when I finish this. Pack up the rest of my shite and then make a move. The bike seems to be doing all right. It's just the geometry of the bike is not suited to my frame. It's a little on the small side, and it's a mountain bike, so it's not really too brilliant for touring. Runny Snots. No, I've tried to play the ukulele. I've tried many instruments in my life. My brain is not wired for it. Same with languages. I've tried to learn many different languages, and I'd love to speak a different language or play an instrument confidently. You know, I can pluck out the basics of anything I pick up, but beyond that, I just don't have that. My brain is not wired that way. But in saying that, Runny Snots, you give me anything that's broken, you give me any problem that needs solving, or a situation to get out of, I'm really resourceful. I can fix anything. I don't even have to be shown how to fix it. I can just, there's something in there that says, hey, do this, and I do it. So I don't have the academic side of life, but I've got the practicality side as well. Or instead of, I mean. All right, that makes sense. Oh, Nomad Sam pointed you over. He's a good man, that Nomad Sam. He's the one that inspired me to go out to Epping Forest, because I watched one of his where he turned up in a forest someplace. And it was just all sort of algae covered green and mushrooms and dead fall autumn leaves. It just looked blissful. And I think within 5 days of me watching that one of his, I ended up in Epping Forest for 10 days, and I stayed up there for 10 days. There's 2 videos on my channel, and I did 3 other ones as well whilst I was up there. Sorry about that, Josie. Yeah. Watching someone eat or prepare food does make me hungry too. Ollie, hey, good to see you, man. Engineer brain, yeah. Well, plumber by trade. Trained in New Zealand plumbing, gas and roofing. Just, I fell out of favour with all that crap though when health and safety took over, and after being in the trade for over a decade, they wanted me to learn how to climb a ladder and string an extension cord again. I just thought, F you to that. Spartan Storm, welcome back with your 50 knock. Dude, good to see you again, man. Simon, you want to explain the situation about the donations again? Just put it on a text. I've got to get that transfer valve off Amazon or eBay, but I will be trying the cheaper gas canisters, filling up these. Runny Snots, I'm down the south of England at the moment. just outside of Reading. I do not have a tent, believe. Ollie, yo, I do not have a tent. No, tarpaulin and a bivvy bag. JC, cheers, man. Appreciate that, fella. Tell you what, 2 cups of tea. Actually, no, it's 4 cups of tea because I had 2 cups at 4 o'clock this morning. And I went to sleep again and had 2 cups later. 2 cups of tea, 4 cups of tea, 1 coffee, 2 bacon and egg and cheese wraps. And it's just gone 10 o'clock. I think I've done all right there for a homeless fella. Just say I've not moved anywhere. Half of that was done whilst I was still in my sleeping bag as well. Now it's coffee time again. This is a coffee I'll make and keep on the road with me. So I've got a drink when I'm on the bike. So I'm going to make this coffee, and then I'm going to sort out the rest of my crap and make a move. I've got jet boil for that, strictly for the hot teas. And I think I've got, I've got plenty of milk there. Yeah, the twig stoves. You can easily make something like that, can't you? Out of an old tin. I've got a couple of tin cans up here from tea last night. It's easy enough to make a twig stove or dig a hole in the ground and do like a Dakota fire hole. I've even used empty gas canister before. Sort of fashioned a twig stove, a jet stove out of one of them. If you want a hot drink, it's not hard to fashion something to get hot water, you know, in a small environment. I think this bag deserves a video all on its own as well, you know. This is my brew bag. This is this has got all sorts in here. There's literally, I mean, that weighs. I thought when I did a video of it the other day, I thought it was about 600 grams, but in hindsight, it's probably more like 400 grams, I'd say. But there's so much stuff in here. I have my Yorkshire tea. That'll last me a couple of days. No, it's longer than that. I've got a selection of herbal teas in here. Some hot chocolates. Some like luxury type hot chocolate that was given to me by a subscriber. And then you've got the stuff that you can wag from hotels when you stay in a hotel for the night, just to freshen up, which I do on occasion. Save me pennies up and I'll go and check into a hotel, providing they've got decent hot water and a shower. With some sugar sachets in the bottom there. That's that compartment. Mainly tea in there. This one here, this has got more herbal teas from the hotel I stayed at the other night. No matter what, they're given free in the room, so you may as well just help yourself, yeah? They even had biscuits in that one as well, so I'll grab the biscuit too. I've got a spare lighter. Corkscrew, because just in case. Actually, the guy down in that wine shop on my latest video that I got chatting to, Claudio, that gave me the bottle of wine, gave me a drink of wine. He gave me that as well. Majestic Wines it was. There. Shout out to Majestic Wines for employing exceptional staff. And my coffee, freeze-dried fresh coffee. Get a dozen of these for like, I think it's like £4.50 at Starbucks. I went through quite a few freeze-dried coffees until I settled on this. And as much as I dislike corporate entities, their coffee is really quite nice. This is the Italian one, the Italian roast. milk in first with coffee. Change the tone there with the shoes. Sounds a little bit like the brolly bunker, Ollie. Runny Snots, Chippenham in Wiltshire. My geography of England is absolute crap. I don't know where Wiltshire or Chippenham is. Yeah, I watch a bit of Toby Travels, Toby Explores. Yeah, I did have a couple of nice umbrellas. Now I'm stuck with two for £10 from Go Outdoors. I've already snapped one arm of one. They're not that brilliant, to be fair. You get what you pay for, don't you? Two umbrellas for 10 quid. Not the best. Where's my lid gone? It would boil faster if the lid was on. 70 miles west of Reading. Okay. Who was it that said that? Runny Snots. I shall keep that in mind. 3. Right, got to the dishes now. So I'll sign off. Pack up the rest of my crap. Thank you all 52 of you that stuck to the end. Appreciate you dropping by and watching me faff around in the morning. Say goodbye, fellas. Well, they've already said goodbye, haven't they? Anyway, see you later. Thanks for dropping by.